I'm just gonna start this one right out by saying people annoy me. Anyway, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell, I'm in my car. Let's see, don't want to hit anybody. I just finished grocery shopping. Did something a little different this time. So I have just gotten into this thing of I just do grocery pickups from Walmart. But today I was like feeling a little bit oh my gosh. Let's go. Cut me off then, Jesus. Sorry for my language. I'm just like, I hate when I stop and the person like who's crossing doesn't slow down. So I'm like, okay, they're gonna go. And then they stop like clearly a long time after I've stopped. It's like, okay, now you're just wasting my time. Anyway, so I actually went into Safeway today to shop. I had a quick minute and I have had this problem where I'm like, I don't know what to fill my kitchen with. You know, like I'm stumped. I'm tired of all the stuff that I had been maybe wanting to eat or had been eating. So I just wanted to go in Safeway that has a lot more choice, more options, especially if you're on any kind of a special diet. You know, I try to be dairy free for myself. And then I of course like to do anything that I can if it's like high protein, low carb type of a deal is typically how I like to eat. So Safeway just has a lot more exploration opportunity. So I got a bunch of stuff that I kind of just walked through the store and grabbed things if they looked good to me. But I realized as soon as I got to my car, which I knew would happen, items that I did pick out thinking, oh, I'll make this with it, I failed to get like the rest of the ingredients for that particular thing. So for example, I had some really, really good lox on a bagel with capers and light cream cheese. So I had some really good lox when I was in Vegas, and it kind of got my head going on that. So I picked up some smoked salmon, and I found this dairy-free cream cheese that's made from almond milk. So I'm willing to try that one. I've tried some of the ones that are like tofu based before and thought they were the most disgusting thing ever, that I would just suffer through the cream cheese. But I'm gonna try this one. In the worst case, I'll just eat some cream cheese. But and I couldn't remember if I had capers or not at home. I kind of think I don't, and I needed to get some bagel thins, so kind of failed on that. I also wanted to top it with some arugula. So probably what I'm gonna do, honestly, when I get home and unload all this stuff is just do another grocery list, like start another grocery list on my Walmart app so that I can maybe pick these things up without going into the store and getting distracted. But yeah, it's been a minute. I just kind of wasn't recording for a little bit. I was super swamped with work and school, and then I realized I was hoping to be able to do like a Vegas vlog, but I didn't do a great job getting any kind of footage from that would like make sense. So I'll probably end up uploading like just a weird funky like video that doesn't really have any start or end or whatever. And then I had some old from like a month or so ago video that I found of kind of a nighttime routine with my kids, so I might end up uploading that as well. But I maintain that this is just mostly a creative outlet for me, and something that I can look back at as my kids grow, and our lives change, and I can kind of remember what it was like when they were young. But it also is hard because like the last video that I posted, I got no views at all. And I'm just like, oh, I'm tired. Maybe I should just make another cup of coffee. I'd been out of Keurig pods for forever, so I finally got some. Yeah, I have a work meeting in an hour and a half. But like, I am so tired. I want to just take time off work. I just want to sleep. I do have a pretty easy afternoon though, because it's spring break, so I don't have class tonight, but my mom's still keeping my kids for me for those 3 hours. So I plan on like just chilling. My house is a mess. My car is a mess. I'm a mess. I'm, yeah, like really zonked, you know, but anyway, look at this. Roots look so grown out, and I feel like I just had my hair done. So I'm hoping you can't hear the music this whole time, so I can't even use any of my, but that's the other thing, like I have not, obviously, is if you have watched any of my videos and you watch this by the grace of God, I've not been doing a lot to like protect like copywriting and stuff, so I'm gonna end up having to go back and do that probably with a lot of like the music clips that I've been putting in my videos. But it just wasn't something I thought I'd put a lot of time or effort into since I have no views, you know? Can't really, like, it's not really a huge issue unless you get a lot of views. Anyway though, I'm back home, gonna unload the car, gonna sit on my tush, watch some TV probably. Yeah, so I'll catch you guys in a little bit. If I'm organized enough, I'll probably show you my groceries, but yeah. Alrighty. I just watched my garage door close and like scrape over the tailgate of my car because I had my like hatch up. So I'm a little like, okay, hopefully that's not damaged. I'm sure I've done it before, you know, but just odd. I also, actually, what I'm going to do is let my dogs out really quick so that they can roam around the house and the garage while I look at my groceries. Hi, babies. Hi, babies. I'm going to show my little Zoo. There's Zoo in her kennel. I have to be very stringent about that girl in her kennel because we've had some times. I'm sure I've complained about it multiple times before on here. But anyway, so I decided I'm just going to show you guys what I've got for groceries, like in the back of my car, because I have a deep freezer out here in my garage and I got a lot of frozen stuff. So I'll probably just put it in there. So I'm going to flip you around and show you my goodies. All right, so that's what it looks like. I definitely splurged because this bit of groceries right here was almost $200. And it's not like a meal planning grocery haul or anything. Most of it's like snacky random stuff that I found to feed my kids. So bear with me. This unpacking is going to be done in no order that makes any kind of sense whatsoever. So again, bear with me. Okay, so I can only find this particular mix at Safeway. I like to mix this with my coffee sometimes for like a change from creamer. Oh, the calories have gone up a little bit. So, or yeah, I mean, it's just, I really do like this hot chocolate mix in my coffee. See, in terms of sugar, there's like no sugar in here. What is like a creamer serving size, you guys? Like a tablespoon, and you get like 5 grams of sugar in that tablespoon sometimes. Or, I don't know, but this will make you like a whole beverage. So I can just put this in my cup of coffee and it's perfect. And then I'm only getting the 40 calories and the 4 grams of sugars. Okay, now begins my true like random splurging. I've mentioned Kodiak cakes before. Absolutely love them. Usually just do like the baking mixes so I can make my own like muffins for the kids, or I love the pancake mixes for, again, like a pancake treat. But my kids, I've created monsters, okay? I've gotten to the point with them where they know I have granola bars or protein bars, and that's just what they want. And I mean, guys, lazy single mom, in the mornings, my kids get fed at daycare and preschool. So I know they're going to get a better balanced breakfast once I get them there anyway. So really we fall back on easy to grab, quick things they can eat in the morning. And it should be like fresh fruit, like a banana, which I used to be really good about doing with my son. But now that he knows things like this exist, that's what I've done to myself. But anyway, 10 grams of protein. Also, you guys can probably tell I am a label reader. So before I put anything in my cart, I read the label and I weigh the pro cons. Okay, you can see the calories really obviously, 210 calories there. It's kind of focusing. That's 11 grams of sugar, 10 grams of added sugar. 10 grams, I still consider that to be a lot of added sugar. Like, I try to avoid added sugar at all costs. But if you compare, guys, if you pull up like a quote unquote normal like granola bar, like a chocolate chip kids type of granola bar off the shelf, the sugar, it's there. You can't avoid it. So at least I'm getting some protein this way. And these are things that I'll snack on for like desserts or whatever too. So got some of those. This is another splurge. I would normally never buy oatmeal that's flavored like this, because again, it's just a bunch of added sugar. But 12 grams of protein, 10 grams sugar, 9 grams yeah, I mean, that's not terrible, again, you know, for my kids mostly, because I don't think that I'll maybe ever eat that. But if I'm going to be feeding them like a pre-packaged oatmeal that has like some kind of flavor, I at least want to get some health benefit in there rather than just a boatload of sugar. And I know that kids don't need a shit ton of protein, like I'm showing, like, oh, this is for my kid, this is for my kid. But my daughter is incredibly petite and eats rarely, so any opportunity I can to get protein in her, I take it. And I mean, really, if it's excess, it's just gonna not be used by her body. And I'm okay with that. Plus, I like to get like these high protein things, because if I'm snacky, like I said, I can eat them too, and I need to get as much protein in my body as I can now that I'm lifting and stuff. So another splurge, but this is a legitimate protein bar for the kids. 6 grams of protein in this kids bar. So, I mean, 4 grams more is a lot for these more like adult items, or like, yeah, like the Kodiak bars and stuff. But it's kind of one of those things that's like, well, okay, if it just goes to waste in our body, whatever. So again, we're looking at 10 grams sugar, 9 grams added. I'm willing to take that hit for my kids. These are just for mama. 1 gram of sugar, 90 calories, 10 grams protein. This is like an easy thing for me to grab when I don't feel like eating before I go to the gym, but I know I should eat something before I lift. So trying these. Another thing I saw on the shelf and I was like, okay, let's go ahead. I never do Alfredo sauce. As I said, I try to avoid dairy for myself, but sometimes it is what it is. And sometimes I just take one for the flavor team. So, you know, Alfredo, it's got a lot of calories, but whatevs. Like, this just looked delicious. So treat yourself sometimes, you know? Don't get too caught up in the calories. I love this so much. So this is like a pre-workout drink for me if I'm like, don't have any motivation to throw together anything whatsoever. I can just grab those after the gym. Again, it's like, okay, I'm getting something that's basically cake, but at least it's like a little healthy spin with the flaxseed. But these are like $8, you guys. Not worth it. Totally not worth it. It was a weak moment for me. All right, this one's been hanging open. Again, I just got a little thing of coffee because I can buy coffee way cheaper at Walmart. So, little one to tide me over. Total splurge snack idea for mom. I like hot stuff. Sometimes things are so hot, it's like, okay, like it's just heat, not so much about the flavor. But, uh-oh, my car light. Okay, hold on. This might foil my plans about continuing this haul in here. All right, you guys, I'm moving into the house. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I forgot. I wanted to do my deep freeze stuff. I saw these and was like, I'll try them for the kids. So I got a couple of these. Obviously, they're really cheap and not very good for you, but, you know. So 2 of those. I got another very, like, junky type thing I thought maybe the kids would eat. These are like, what, 25 cents? I mean, there's something insane. They're super cheap. Or maybe they're $1. I don't know. But either way, super cheap for the kids. Family dinner. I am kind of excited about this. Yeah, you can read. Chicken fried riced cauliflower. So I love it, like these bird's eye cauliflower dishes, and this one, yeah, just looks really good. So hopefully it is. This is for Mama. Love these. I have not had them in forever. Unfortunately, it's hard to find the non-dairy ones. So I keep seeing ads for these when I'm watching my Hulu, and I'm like, okay, all right, I'm gonna try it. 16 grams of protein, lots of fiber. Sounds delicious. If you are label readers like myself, you might know that any kind of processed meal type food like this has a ton of sodium in it, which is why I like to avoid them. But I'm also super sodium conscious to the point where I feel like, you know, I can splurge and be safe because I really never put salt on things. So this is another one, looked really good. Ooh, 24 grams of protein. So I might crack one of these open for lunch if I'm feeling hungry in a little bit, or it might be dinner because my belly is just gonna off. Totally embarrassing, but just real life. You see these Walmart bags mixed in? Yeah, that's literally from groceries I picked up like 2 days ago and just have not put away. So, I mean, I can include some of that stuff in here. Literally, my daughter came down the stairs the other night after she'd gone to bed, and I hang out in my dungeon, you know, eating snacks and watching my shows alone. She comes down and she's like, Mom, you need to clean the kitchen. Okay, and she has that tone, like very serious, whatever. And I'm like, oh God, what happened? Because the dog had been up there, and I was like, oh, what happened? She's like, it's just a mess. There are groceries all over the table you need to put away. There's dishes all over the sink you need to clean. And I was like, girl, kidding me. And then she, I could tell she'd been rifling through all the groceries. She's like, there's chocolate chips out there. There's applesauce you need to put away. And I'm like, girl, go to bed. But my daughter knows I'm slacking big time. But back to my haul. Okay. Oh, shoot, I missed some frozen stuff. Oh, well. Okay, my brother had these before, and they were really good. So, yep, just another prepackaged food splurge. I need to get that in the freezer. Prepackaged easy deal for Mom. Plant-based crumbles that I figured I could just throw in sauce or whatever to just add some protein. I'm not obviously vegetarian, but I just eat it because I enjoy to eat it from here, time to time. Some string cheese. I'm totally one of those moms, those sucker parents now, but again, it's like I just sometimes just want to get calories in my kids. So if putting a freaking Sky or Chase wrapper in front of their faces does it, why not? Uncured turkey bacon. This is thick stuff. It looks like it should be pretty good. I haven't had bacon in forever. Got to get some kind of a prepackaged salad for myself most always. And I add, canned tuna or canned chicken or something on top of it. Love these. These are my favorite kombuchas. I mean, I still kind of have to force myself to drink it. Like, it's not something I necessarily adore the taste of, but I know it's good for my belly. And the Brew Doctor ones are by far my favorite. And I love that they have different, like it says here, messages. So like this one's love. The chamomile and the lavender just sounded great to me. So I've had this one before, but I got 2 of the same kind just because of what I was saying. It sounded, really good. Splurge buy, but it looked so delicious. I have no idea how I'm going to eat this, what I'm going to put it on. I mean, just honestly like baking some chicken and putting it on that. Anyway, yeah, so this just looked freaking bomb. I'm one of those people that likes to hold up the grape bag and examine it from all angles about 20 times before I make a decision. So sometimes I just have to stop myself and we'll hope for the best. Okay, picked up some turkey. It was packed yesterday. Today is the 31st and they sold it to me. God. Ish. I've been doing the like granola topped protein powdered yogurt deal. So this looked really good. It had MCT. So I was like, okay, you know, why not? I like chocolate, but hey, we'll go with the vanilla almond butter and only 4 grams added sugar. Vegan mac, lentils, rice, and peas. I mean, that looks pretty cool to me. And sometimes when I make the kids mac and cheese, if I have something that I can, you know, it makes me feel a little better, like I'll eat some of it also. They're kind of mac and cheese snobs these days, but either way, I'll eat it. I don't have a plan for this, but was like, oh, you know, other kinds of things I can make and eat. You're fine. You can get in. She thinks she can't get in. You're fine. Come on, babe. Okay, let's get more into this. Sugar. My mom had these the other day, and I was like, oh, that's freaking cool because my kids love fruit snacks. I love fruit snacks. Not so much these fake and just like ones that are legit straight candy, but less sugar, I'll take it. What is it? 7 grams of sugar? You know. Just picked up a single cup because my kids, like, typically I don't only make the mac and cheese. I make the mac and cheese with, I don't know, some other processed food, like a hot dog or whatever, and veggies. So they usually, I mean, it depends. But my point is I'm going to split this with them. So I only got 1 because sometimes if I make 2, then they don't want mac and cheese that night. But of course, now that I only chose to purchase 1, it'll be a night in which they're like, I need more mac and cheese. Cauliflower spaghetti. I actually don't know that I've tried cauliflower pasta. I usually just do the beans, like the lentils and the chickpeas and all that kind of stuff. This item for my kiddos. I mean, 17 grams of sugar. But it has some protein. It has some oats, you know. Oh, what are you going to do? Reduced sugar craisins. Blocks. These for the kids. Again, expensive, splurge, but easy. It's just random grab. I like chicken sausage and tomato, garlic, basil, quinoa. Sounded fantastic. So there you go. Okay, this is the cream cheese I was talking about. Plant-based cream cheese with almond milk. So everyone keep their fingers crossed for me that it's delicious. And I like, guys, I'm a sucker for caprese salads, caprese salads. Sorry if I slaughtered that twice. Caprese, I think is how you say it. I have some little tomatoes, scraped tomatoes that I've gotten. So the piece that I don't have is basil. I do have a balsamic glaze. So I just need to pick up some basil. And so got 2 of these for my kids. Cottage cheese. So they eat a lot of dairy. It's one thing I know they like. It's something I can get into them, which is ironic because I can't eat dairy. But I also am one of those people that believe you don't need dairy. I actually don't think it's that great for you. But the things that it comes with at this point, it's hard for me to supplement that like in a different way for my kids' diets just because they are pretty picky. So calcium, protein, those type of things, I know they will get through the dairy and I know they like it. So I put a lot of cheese in front of their faces, cottage cheese, cream cheese, sliced cheese, cheese sticks, mac and cheese. But this one, like it says, only had 3 grams of sugar. So, Right. From Walmart. I don't like these, but I'm going to mix them with a little bit of cranberry juice. And I think that might be a little more enticing for me. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for my grocery haul now. Now I just have to do the fun things, like put all this schnaz away. So I'll be back in a bit, you guys. Oh, she moved this before. That is my, kale Alfredo that I spilled and my coffee that pods that fell out, and I just left them there. Completely forgot about it, so I have to pick them up. But I leave this door open for my babies to sunbathe if they want. So Zuli in particular, she'll lay here and she'll just pant excessively because it's really hot, but she won't ever leave to like get water or whatever. But you know, who doesn't love to sunbathe, right? Just so gorgeous. Just a little gorgeous. What are you doing? You're gonna go back and sunbathe? When mommy goes and sits on her butt and then has a work meeting? Oh, doggies. Oh my God. Every time I turn on the camera, there's a symptom of how in disarray my life is that I can't hide from you guys unless I were to like really be a great YouTube mom and clean everything. That cup right there, right up there, is an old matcha. I mean, I like to pretend I'm a clean and tidy person. But, yeah. Rant of the day. I have a work meeting in 45 minutes. One that I can literally just listen to. I don't even need to, like, have my camera on. But sometimes I really love being a supervisor. Other times, not so much. My staff asks me dumb questions. I kind of just want to be like, don't ask me another dumb question. But obviously I'm nice and, you know, whatever. Like, I had to add one of my staff to this meeting. So I'm her supervisor. Okay. She just started. Her calendar is blank in terms of work jobs to do. Like, I know what she's got going on. And for some reason it irks me when she asks me like in advance, what time is that meeting tomorrow? Like, what time is that meeting in 2 days? And I'm kind of like, yes, I need to let you know. And, you know, I appreciate that personality type. Like, you want to know what you're doing. You want to know your schedule. But at the same time, I'm like, I will clue you in. Like, I told you it's important to be there. I know I have to send you the invite. I'm going to do that. I also know your calendar's literally blank. So you are, quote unquote, mine from, you know, 8 to 4:30 every day. This meeting falls well within that. Not during any break times, not during lunch or anything. And I know you have nothing else going on because I'm your boss. So, like, why are you stressing? Why are you stressing all the time? I try not to ever make my staff feel that. I just complain about it. You know, I vent on my own time. Okay, so I just threw this together. This is more effort than I ever put into my meals. It's almost 2 o'clock, so this is kind of like late lunch dinner for me. I was saying like, oh my God, this mango pico looks so good. What am I gonna make with it? I don't know. I need to use it. So I had paid a bunch of dollars for, let me show you, this tiny little bag of cooked steak. It's all part of my like trying to eat more, better, blah, 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 blah. And yet I'm lazy and don't have time, whatever. So I had that, and I had some leftover little tortillas. I like corn tortillas. Sometimes I like to just eat a plain flour tortilla. So that's why I got these. But anyway, so I just did steak. I had an avocado, and then I threw that pico on it. Oh, and those little burnt things. Oh my gosh. So I was in my work meeting and I was like, okay, I'm going to make this for lunch, but I need a vegetable to throw on my tacos. Oh, my guy's calling. Hold on. Okay. It's literally 2.5 hours later. Just took the first bite of my taco. I was on the phone with I feel like I can call him my honey now. We've kind of had some conversations. We're making it like more official, I guess. So anyway, I was on the phone with my honey bunny for, yeah, like 2 hours and wasn't, you know, I didn't want to eat during the conversation. So here I am just now tasting, and oh my god, so good. Would have been probably way better with the steak warm, but I don't even care. These are delicious. So I am just going to eat these. I've got a few more work emails I have to do, and then go get my babies in a couple hours. So anyway, yeah, good tacos. I highly recommend. So I've been doing a really bad job of filming lately, but I am rounding it out here with this super cute clip of my baby girl feeling happy. And I'll see you guys next time.